Hey guys, welcome to Animation Lover 18's Rest of My DVD Collection Part 3, which is, I have a ton to get through, and I'm winning, and I want to get this done before the USC football game starts, so let's just crack on with this, okay? Here's the Harry Potter Complete 8 Film Collection, Blu-ray set, excellent. You know, the problem is, it's very pricey, so, if you see it probably around the $50 to $30 range, I'd get it because it's gonna get up to 60 and then 90. It's pretty pricey. So that's a Harry Potter film collection. And I've got all of them on DVD. So too, because I love the movie so much, and they're in the way they're just masterpieces. And there's one that I think is the weak link of the franchise, but we'll get to that later. Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2. This is the 8th and final movie in the franchise. Excellent film. Great way to close it out. They did an amazing job with it. Mery Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, which is the 3rd movie in the franchise, and the weakest of the bunch, I think. There's some things that are really good, and there's a few that they could really just left out of the movie, and I don't think people have given a shit at all. Not that it's a bad movie, I just think they didn't do a great job of, the execution and stuff on some of the scenes was off a little bit. And I think with Alfonso Cuarón's only movie he directed with Harry Potter, and I think we know why. Because just the stuff he changed was not needed. We didn't need a shrunken head on the night bus. We didn't need a whole explanation about why the time travel scene, the Buckbeak was kind of useless. I would have liked if it was in a different way. I just felt that they just, you could tell what they did. They just reshot the scene twice. Because that's just the way it looked. If that's what you want to do, then fine, but don't make us believe it's a time travel scene. You shot it twice. I'm not a big fan of time travel in movies. I'm just not. This is Harry Potter Sorcerer's Stone. This is the 1st film in the franchise, which is amazing. Just amazing. What Christopher Columbus did with this is just amazing, because you think about what he could have done with the other 7 films, and he wasn't given a shot at all to do it. It's really sad, I think, because this is the style that I think works the best. Because his style, I think, was just amazing. Next is Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. This is the 2nd film in the franchise. Another good one. Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. This is the 6th film in the franchise. Amazing film. A very sad ending to this movie. I'm not really going to explain why, but someone dies in this movie, and it's kind of sad. I don't want to spoil it to anybody, because if you guys have never seen it, you're missing out on some great films. Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. This is the 5th film in the franchise. Excellent film. Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. This is the 4th film in the franchise and my personal favorite. Next, we're getting into the Star Wars stuff. Now, I know what you guys are thinking. Do you really like Star Wars? That's what you guys are trying to ask me when you're watching this. I can watch it. It's not the best franchise in the world, but it has problems. But I think this franchise has more than people like to admit. I think it could have. Basically, the problem is they keep trying to do all these different versions of it. Just stop already, It's like, oh god, I'm not getting the Star Wars Blu-ray set. I'm just not. Because never way for George Lucas to fuck us over. and I'm just not doing it. This is just the Star Wars Trilogy bonus material, bonus disc. This is the bonus disc when the first release of the first box set came out, which I had. I took all out of the box set to make the video because it's easier. This is Star Wars A New Hope. I think this is like the first one they made. Could be wrong. I don't know. My sister likes these movies. I'm not the biggest fan. I'm not their biggest fan. Star Wars Attack of the Clones. My sister loves this one. I don't know why. It's a weak one, I think. Now we're... I'm sorry about this, guys. We got another Harry Potter. It just snuck up on me. Harry Potter Deathly Hallows Part 1. This is the 7th film in the franchise. Good film, as always. This is Star Wars and the Star Wars The Phantom Menace. I mean, you know, I know a lot of people hate this movie, but there's one scene, and that's the only scene to watch this movie for, so it's just shitty. Is the pod racing scene. I love the pod racing scene. It's my favorite scene in any movie I've ever seen. I love that scene. So that's basically, if you guys, if you don't like that movie, I'm sure no one does. I'm sure, but you know, that's one scene that they did good. That's one thing that has going for it. That just falls on its ass. Star Wars: The Empire Strikes Back. You know, it's Star Wars. What else do you want me to say? I'm not a big fan. Now we're into some weird, different territory now. A Brady Bunch of movies. 4 groovy films, which features the Brady Bunch movie, which is a shitty movie. A Brady Bunch sequel, haven't seen that yet. The Brady Bunch in the White House, which is a shitty TV movie. Growing Up Brady, which I haven't seen. I'm going to review these, so that's why I bought it. I'm just going to review it. I mean, there's a lot of shit on here, but not really. Just a real bad movie. But the Brady Bunch movie is basically just a carbon copy of everything has happened to the Brady Bunch, and it's just put in the movie. And it has no connection whatsoever to any of it. Real piss poor job. They're trying to make fun of it, but I don't really know why you do that. Because, you know, the TV show's already kind of making fun of themselves anyway. I mean, to be honest, they're not taking it too seriously. You can't. It's corny 70s TV. You can't take it too seriously. So I don't know why they're trying to make fun of it when I don't think a lot of people took it seriously anyway. The TV show, the original one was on. I doubt it, because you can't. I'm a big Brady Bunch fan, and I think it's just basically, the movie puts a shit on every Brady Bunch episode that I love. It just puts a shit on it. Takes a shit on everything Brady Bunch. And you really want to like it because it's the Brady Bunch in the title, but you just don't like it because it's shitty. The lady they got for Alice can't play Alice worth of shit. And, God, shitty movie. This is How I'm Gonna Stole Christmas with Jim Carrey. I mean, it's okay. I mean, could they have done better? Yes. But, you know, I can watch it just for a time waster. The Simpsons movie. Matt, I can't remember for life, hates this movie, but I haven't seen it in a while, but I'm not a huge Simpsons fan. I got this from a gift exchange when I was in high school, so it was the only gift that was only worth it on that table, so I just picked it up. Firehouse Dog. Yeah, it's a good movie. I mean, it didn't do very well at the box office. No one gave a shit about it, to be honest, when it came out, but I liked it. It features Josh Hutcherson, who you may know him from. You may know him from Bridge of Terabithia and Journey to Center of the Earth, Journey to the Mysterious Island, and the shitty Red Dawn remake everyone hates. But this is what I think he was good in. He was in a really boring movie called Little Manhattan when he was little. It was not very good. I would stay away from that. Ron White, they call him the Tater Salad, just a stand special. Now these are also, that's also a good one. I haven't seen it yet though. Danny DeVito, Matthew Broderick, and Deck the Halls. I mean, it's basically a guilty pleasure. It's not the greatest movie at all by any means, but it's really a guilty pleasure, and that's what it's trying to do. I think it succeeds at that. Beautiful My Horses with Toby Keith and Rodney Carrington. The only reason why I got this is because it was cheap and I like the song. I'm a huge country music fan. If you haven't watched my videos in the past, you would know. If you've watched them in the past, you'd know. I do like country music and I like the song, but I've heard this movie's kind of shit. But I'll give it a look sometime. It's actually done by the guy who directed his videos. Sounds funny, but it's true. Michael Solomon, who's directed videos for him for years and years. For basically forever. And, I can watch it. It's not the greatest movie, no, but I'll definitely look at it. Jeff Foxworthy Might Be a Redneck If and Check Your Neck came from the same set as They Call Me Tater Salad DVD I showed you. This is not really this is not one that I really need to check out because I'm not a huge fan of stand-up really. I have some I like, some of them I like, but there are a few of them I don't. I would rather just not. I just ignore them. Will Ferrell and Robert Duvall in Kicking and Screaming. I mean, if it wasn't for Will Ferrell, it would be a much better movie. It'd be taken more seriously. But I think they do what they can with this movie because we've got Will Ferrell. You're not given a whole lot. You're just told to be an asshole and that everyone will like you and all that. I really think that's my major problem with this movie is Will Ferrell because it is. That's the problem with it. That he's in it. But it really looks like they just made it for him. It's definitely a better Will Ferrell movie. And the only thing that saves it, the main thing that saves it is Robert Duvall. I swear to God. I mean, he's what makes this movie what it is. I swear to God. Blue Collar Comedy Tour rides again. Just a comedy special with the Blue Collar Comedy crew. Awesome movie. Very funny. Very funny stand-up. Mary the Cable Guy, Get Her Done. Just a stand-up DVD. Very funny. Very funny. Ron White, They Call Me That You Can't Fix Stupid. This is just their stand-up DVD of Ron White. Billing Ball, A Decade of Laughs, the video collection. This features a few videos. Read Your Sign, with special guest Travis Tritt. Warning Sign, with special guest John Michael Montgomery. I'm a Cowboy, Here's Your Sign Christmas, and Hollywood Indian Guides. Just a video collection. It only lasts like 16 minutes, not long at all. The last title in this part is Billing Ball, Here's Your Sign Live, just a comedy special on Billing Ball, stand-up DVD. So that's it. I'm ready to watch the USC football game. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. If you have any questions about any DVDs I just showed, comment on the bottom of the video. Thank you.